Hey folks, welcome back. I have this week's The Reporter, and it's Wednesday evening, the 25th day of October. The Department of Municipal Affairs and Housing in Nova Scotia has been right up their ass or some other part of the anatomy in this here amalgamation. Amalgamation, consolidation, dissolution, whatever the hell you want to call it. It talks about Glen Horny in this thing. Talks about the potbelly pig. Talks about the snot. Yes, heard who. So you get the snot, got the potbelly pig, and you got Glen Horny there. And it's a letter to the editor. Antigonish Town and County Plan with the Department of Municipal Affairs and Housing to avoid the MGA, which stands for the Municipal Government Act, and the UARB, which is the Utility and Review Board. There's a lot of things there. So DMAH is the Department of Municipal Affairs and Housing. The MGA is the Municipal Governance Act, MGA. Not Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer, but MGA, and UARB is the Utility and Review Board. Now, the writer, in this case Anne-Marie Long, makes some excellent points, okay? In the affidavit, okay, Glen Horn, Antigonish County CEO, sworn in on March the 24th of 2023, he made a statement as response to our legal challenge. He describes the steps in the consolidation process that began early in 2021 and states that Mayor Laurie Boucher and the warden Owen McCarron asked that he and Jeff Lawrence, the town CEO, to undertake background research on the process and experience of legislative consolidation as completed in West Hands, then WHW, Windsor West Hants, okay, in 2018. Now, they go on here. Lawrence later recommended to the mayor and the warden that they meet with representatives of the Department of Municipal Affairs and Housing, again, that DMAH crew. A meeting took place on August 12, 2021, including the mayor, warden, the two CEOs, and the DMAH, again, the Department of Municipal Affairs and Housing representatives. Okay, they included DMAH Representative Nick Burt, the Director of Governance and Advisory Services, Ross McDonald, Municipal Advisor, Justin Houston, and a former Deputy Minister, Mark Peck, who was the former Associate Deputy Minister. And Mark Peck is quite the piece of goods. I've heard that from so many people. If I had a quarter for every time I've heard that, well, would add up to quite a sum. Okay. The residents and the taxpayers of the county of Antigonish and the town of Antigonish have been sold a bill of goods. Glen, the truth is that, as we stated, to use the word consolidation, now this here is the municipal affairs guy getting back to Glen Horn. The truth is that we started to use the word consolidation because, to your point, the word amalgamation has some very negative connotations with it. Very negative connotations. Oh, they wouldn't want that, would they? Okay. It goes on. As it came from the Department of Housing and Municipal Affairs, as authority and municipal reform and neutral party in our ongoing discussions. But that's bullshit. The Department of Municipal Affairs and Housing was not neutral in this. They were advising this bunch of birds behind the scene all along. Now, they take in the fall of 2022, they changed their tune and started presenting a different thing. That's when the snot come out. Laurie Bushy, the mayor of Antigonish, don't know why, but she is for the time being, comes out with the thing that we're going to dissolve the town and consolidate it or merge it into the county. Yet somehow, with 43 to 4,500 citizens, depends on who's counting, be 50-50 partners. That's like you buying an apartment building for a $200,000 apartment building or piece of property, and you put 150,000 in it, 3/4 of it. We have 16,500 people in the county. Another partner in it comes in, puts 50,000 in it. Yet when you sell the building years later, hopefully at a profit or piece of property, whatever, the party that put $50,000 in wants a half share of the proceeds. It doesn't make sense. It's gibberish. Doesn't make sense. Anyway, I'll conclude. We expect our municipal representatives to adhere to the law and the spirit of the law. If the MGA, Municipal Government Acts, needs to be amended, then the Department of Municipal and Housing Affairs, who have not demonstrated that they are neutral, should have submitted amendments to the provincial government to make these changes, and not be providing behind our backs the municipalities with assistance on how to avoid the legislation. And you can read the article. It's this week's Reporter. It's on page 6 and continues on to page 19. It's a very well written, very thoughtful written article. And with that, I gotta go. It's my third video today. I wish you all the best and God bless. And you are wonderful people, and you deserve a lot better than this here, where the government of Nova Scotia and the two parties were working behind our back. Not good. Bad stuff. Terrible. Awful. And the people simply want a vote. People want a vote. If you're in a county or a town, the people want a vote. It's as plain and as simple as that. And with that, I got to go. Thank you very much. Bye for now.